Hello, fellow Pokemon lovers. It's Dark 7 Days here once again for more fantastic Pokemon items. This time I'm bringing you two different items. The first one is going to be the Manaphy box set, or Manaphy, however way you like to prefer to pronounce it. Have not opened this yet, so we'll get to find out soon enough what kind of lucky treasures I got. The other item I have is a special box here. Came in the mail yesterday. I did not open it yet, because this is supposed to be the 20th anniversary of Ash and Pikachu. That's supposed to be San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, but I was able to get it. And if you look on there, it says by the Royal Mail. Also in my little letter here, it does tell you Pikachu and Ash figure. We'll save that one for last to see exactly how awesome it is. So, let's go on with the Pokemon cards first. If I can open up the box. I seem to always have problems with these boxes. Huzzah! It's open. Just so you can see the card close up. If I can get the reflections out. There we go. So shiny! Here's your little pin. And you can see right over there, there's a little cork board on there. I actually bought that from a fellow Pokemon collector. He had a bunch of pins on there, and he ended up giving me the Mega Diancie pin. And I like the fact he had all his pins on there, so I am starting to put all my little 20th anniversary pins on there.
Come on, you guys! I gotta get another bag! You better figure out how to repay me for my broken spike, Ash and Pikachu!
Oh no, not this again.
Here, that's it.
Yeah, I think I like this song a little too much. Hey, got me off again. I like how it's the artwork from like way back in the day. Angela. Ooh, reverse hollow shoulder. I love shoulder. Actually, on my dashboard, my car, I do have a crocheted shoulder. Is that Charizard? Whoa. That is so cool. I don't know why it has the snowflakes on there for the holographic part, but that's pretty cool. And I've never seen a card with all that little gem things. Charizard is my #1 favorite Pokemon. Oh, EX card! Look at that! How awesome. I got a reverse hollow. You just saw the hollow Charizard. And an EX. Alright, it shows you how awesome my luck is on this. So that's the first pack. Second pack. First card card I see. Clefairy. Dig, dig, dig. Magikarp. Corp. I actually really like Magikarp. You can see my little Magikarp collection right there. So I get a little plush collection of them. So I definitely did get some new ones this time. Oh, this one has that weird little charm thing too. So I definitely did get some new cards for my binder. So that's always a big plus. Alright, I think we need a better song to open up the new toy. I think that one's a good one. Alright, who's ready? Can't wait to open this. I don't know how I was able to put this off for a day of not opening this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! Guys, look how beautiful it is. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. That is so cool. You guys will be able to look at. So on the back it says here, a trainer's journey never ends. Each generation befriends new Pokemon and battles new danger. Explore the world of Pokemon. Yeah, oh my gosh, I can't believe I got this. This was supposed to be a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, and I got this. I didn't even go to San Diego Comic-Con. I can never get out there. I actually found a site, there was a couple people in some of the Pokemon groups I was in that mentioned that you can pre-order this guy and get him by the end of May. Unfortunately, I didn't find this out until like mid-June, and I ended up doing a little research, and I did find a site that was from over in England that actually carried these guys and sold them, and I got it. I was very sketchy at first. I was a little afraid it was going to be something fake or it wasn't going to be him, but it's him. It is him. He is so beautiful. This now, I think I'm even more in love with this just because it's Ash, and I don't have a lot of Ash figures. I think I have that in my other video. I got a new Ash figure a couple months ago. But this is definitely going to go next to him on shelf somewhere in my little Pokemon museum, as you see behind me. Just to give you guys a little, I'll clean out all the views so you can see. But up here, these little guys, these are actually all these little Pokemon portraits, I call them, that I do. And I have a bunch more actually. They're somewhere else in my room. You just can't see them in the view right now. I have Ninetales, Absol, Haunter, Slowpoke, Latios, Mudkip, Vaporeon, Torchic, and Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff was the first one I did. I actually did others like Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Glaceon, Ninetales, oh no, not Ninetales, Vulpix, and Chikorita, and they actually all sold at one home. So I do those guys. This Sylveon here, he actually has no nose. He was made without a nose. And he sat at Walmart for 2 weeks, and I decided to take him home because I thought it was really cool. You can see some of my little Pikachus. It's not all of them, but just the ones I thought that were like really, really cool. Unfortunately, there is one that I really love that you just can't see it because he's actually out of the frame all the way in the corner of my room. I have a Jamaican Pikachu or Rastafarian Pikachu, whatever way you want to call him. He has little dreadlocks and it says Jamaica, no problem. My parents went to Jamaica and they got him for me. They actually did not expect to see anything Pokemon there, so that was pretty cool. You can see I have my Latios and Latias plushies here. This is just the Latios side. The Latias unfortunately is cut out a little bit. Well, you see my Magikarps here, my Poliwag. This is all my water Pokemon, except for Zubat. He's the only one that's very weird, and I couldn't find a nice spot for him, so he seemed to fit there perfectly. This guy here, that is Slowpoke. I found him in the streets when I was a little kid. He was just all alone, his head partly chopped off. He has a little string on his butt that you pull out, and he vibrates. Just to show you. And from what I was told, he is a Mirage. So I think that's actually really cool. I had a Mirage since I was a kid. My uncle did a little surgery on him. You can see where he was all stitched up. And you can see I have some other miscellaneous Pokemon here. There's actually one here I'm going to take out to show you, and I absolutely love him as well. I have a Hitmonlee. I found him on eBay. The person was really trying to push away from me buying just him. I didn't think he was worthy enough to be in any Pokemon collector's collection. He's made out of felt. His legs are duct tape, and his eyes are made out of paper. He's filled with beans. But for being just made out of like common household items, I think he's really, really cool. Right? I think he's awesome. Let's see what else we got. You can see I got like some Togepi's. Move over this way. Most of these guys here are play-by-plays. That Charmander, there's a diner right down the street from my house. When I was a little kid, there was a claw machine and it had Charmander and I really wanted him. And my dad said there was no way to get him. He told me he was going to the bathroom and he came back with that Charmander. So he's definitely one of my favorite I have. I have the contest ribbons. Got all the contest ribbons. This guy here, my Weeping Bell. There is a Wingull. It's right there. He's made from the same person. I got him in Otakon. That Charmander is the second to smallest Pokemon plush I own. I actually have a Piplup one that's made out of pom-poms that is smaller than him. These are what I call my Pokemon, my holding Pokemon. They hold things. So I got Mudkip who's holding the dish of food, Maze Bulbasaur who's holding a pot, and I also have Turtwig who's holding a pot. Then all along the bottom here, GameStop had these Pokemon starters. I were about $3 each, and I kind of ransacked every GameStop in my location and got all the ones I could get. So I got the 4 Piplups, the Turtwig, and 2 Pikachus. So that's a little bit of my collection, so you did get to see some of it. There is a lot more to it, like this, there we go. This big black thing here is a Mega Stop display that I got from my work at GameStop. You can actually see there is a Pokemon VCR, a Pokemon walkie-talkie, and look, it's that weird Jax thing that kind of looks like Polly Pockets or Mighty Max. So, someday soon, I will have all my Pokemon stuff displayed in my room, and I will make a ridiculously long video so you can see everything I have. If you don't know anything about my collection, I collect a lot of weird Pokemon stuff, whether it's plush, figures, cards, Rubik's Cubes, because I got 4 different ones somehow. You can see just about everything I get. I post it up on Instagram. You can find me by the name Dark 7 Days. It's a screen name I've used since I was 12. Google it and you'll find everything of my collection on there. Guess that wraps it up for this video. I'm sorry it took a lot longer, but I wanted to just share some of my collection because I know people have been asking to see some of it and everything. Oh, before I end it, let me show you this Eevee I have up here. Geodude exploded. He died. So this Eevee is a play-by-play. I found somebody on Instagram who has the same one, and they're all made out of that weird, like, styrofoam stuff inside of it, and it wasn't as cuddly or anything, and they were stuffed, they're Eevee, and I really liked the idea, so they said I should try it too, so I decided to stuff my Eevee. Look how good he is, and he's so cuddly now, and he stands up, as you saw. But I love how soft he is and how much better he looks. I have a play-by-play Mew. I'm actually thinking of doing that as well too, so maybe I'll get around to that. Alright, now that wraps up for this video. Alright, fellow Pokemon trainers, you keep going out there, keep training. Remember, right now, they have that June competition going on for Alpha and Omega. If you haven't signed up, it might be a little bit too late. But I keep hearing Chewbacca. I don't know why. Sorry. But if you haven't signed up for it, you might be too late. But they did have it to where if you join into the contest, you get a shiny Mewtwo. So if you have entered that contest, everyone, good luck. Keep training. Till next time, enjoy, fellow Pokemon trainers. Train on.